What is happening, people? I hope you're keeping well. And I hope you had an excellent Easter. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. The aim is to get to 2K by the end of the season, if not the end of 2024. So your continued support is massively appreciated. Smash the like button if you like what you're seeing, helps more people see it, and also turn the notifications bell on. Helps you keep up to date with all the content. Get involved in the comments as well, because your opinion matters here at the channel. But today we're talking about Dejan Kulusevski and whether questions should be asked of him. At the time of recording, we just come off the back of that 2-1 win against Luton, where he was substituted at half-time for Brennan Johnson in what I thought was very disappointing first-half performance for him. What I will start by saying is I don't think he's the only one underperforming, if you like, in the team. Ever since Basuma has come back from AFCON, I think he's been poor. And I think Maddison, ever since he's come back from injury, has been below par, very average, if you like. So that context is always very important. Obviously, he openly done an interview during the international break where he said, look, my best position is centrally, whether it be that number 8 or number 10. So for me, at this moment in time, I think that Dejan Kulusevski in his current position just doesn't suit the system. I don't see it working long term. You've got to find a way to fit him in that midfield, or you just have to move him on in the summer, and that's such a sad thing. I wouldn't be looking to sell him in the summer, if I'm being honest with you. I think, obviously, some people are a bit reactionary. It's been a few games, but I generally think that Dejan Kulusevski suits a more counter-attacking style, and that sounds strange to say when he hasn't got the pace. But I think he's clever. He draws defenders in, and I think that's why he flourished in his first season under Antonio Conte. Remember, Kulusevski for me is a very key part of us getting Champions League football, securing that fourth place, which really was, it didn't seem possible when Conte came into the job. But let's be real here. So Kulusevski is a very, very key part of that. Something that fans obviously will be quick to forget, but shouldn't forget. But as I said, I think in this moment in time, he just doesn't. It doesn't sit right for me. And when you've got Brennan Johnson, who's up to 11 goal contributions this season, more than Kulusevski, he's played less games than Kulusevski, and Johnson's numbers are better than Odegaard, better than Martinelli, but better than and Arsenal seen as really strong title contenders. So a lot needs to be asked of Kulusevski, because for me, he slows things down. He's very predictable. That's his problem. He cuts inside. He's not shooting enough. You just know what he's going to do, and that ultimately is the problem. And obviously, Ange isn't going to change the way he plays to one individual. I think that's understandable. So for me, I'd look to move him in that midfield, as I said earlier. Basuma's not performing. Can we get a midfield in there of Sarr, Kulusevski, and Maddison? Or if Maddison's not performing, Bentancur as well. I'd like to see Kulusevski in the middle. I think it'd suit him better, because Kulusevski's a player who works well with freedom. And I think, I think both our goals against Luton for me came with quick attacks. I think Kulusevski, that would suit in, not in terms of the pace, but in terms of, for me, Kulusevski's got that extra bit of quality. And that's why he was so good in those counter attacks, under Antonio Conte, as I said there. I just can't see it working for him on the wing. It's just not working at this moment in time. I don't want to get carried away and say, he needs to be sold, or he isn't right for this system. But in this position, I don't think it's right for the system. But as always, get involved in the comments. But I think questions should be asked of Kulusevski's performance. But people saying that we should sell him, I mean, that's ridiculous. If they hadn't learned already when they said about Brennan Johnson, and he's coming on and making an instant impact, and he's turned so many, points, like 0 or 1 points into 3 for Tottenham. He'd done it against Aston Villa. He'd done it against Brighton. He'd done it again on Saturday against Luton. Timo Werner as well. By the way, I think an absolute no-brainer in the summer for 15 million. Whether you think he should be in the starting 11 or on the bench, a no-brainer. And what he brings, and people are very quick to judge. So give Kulusevski time. But at the end of the day, I'm someone for, if you're not performing, you shouldn't be in this team. That applies to Basuma. That applies to Maddison. That will apply to Kulusevski. I'm very interested to see on Tuesday the lineup against West Ham, because I do not think Kulusevski will be in it. And Brennan Johnson, I really like him, but I think he's better off the bench. So for me, I want a front three of Werner, Richarlison, and Song, because I miss that physical presence. Obviously, I still think we need a number 9 in the summer, but Richarlison can fill that gap, fill that hole, if you like, from now until the end of the season. And what I like about front threes, any of them can play in any of those 3 different positions that can alternate. I'll probably start with Werner on the left, Richarlison down the middle, and Son try him on the right, but first Son on the wing. With Kulusevski, I think patience is needed, but also I think there'd be opportunities where you can trial things. When games are done, obviously you don't want to do it in huge games like your North London derby, trips to Anfield, to James's Park, London derbies, West Ham, Chelsea, and whatnot. But Sheffield United and Burnley, if they're relegated by then or the game's done, it's a good opportunity. Or just try it in training, see how it looks. But Kulusevski's been quite open. And at the end of the day, Andrew's got 25 odd players to try and involve, and Kulusevski isn't performing, so he simply shouldn't be in that team for me right now. But I do think people need to be patient, as I said, but change of position I think is needed because it's just not working on that right, too predictable. As always, as I said, do get involved in the comments below. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button to help me get to 2K. That will be massively appreciated. Obviously, you can find Premier League, England and Tottenham content, pretty much daily content. So I hope you like the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Should I do more of these? Or always open to your opinion. Smash the like button, helps more people see it, and turn the notifications bell on. As always, for now, come on you Spurs. Let's get behind every single player, get behind the team. But for me, a change Kulusevski's position is needed. But the Spurs.
Working as a manager at Celtic Park when we met you. We picked you out, you shook us up and turned us around. You've turned us into something new. Ange Postecoglou, you know that we believe it when you say you're gonna change it. Ange Postecoglou, we're the mighty Tottenham and nobody's gonna stop them. Oh, we look so fine in blue and lily white. And then he said to me, I'm from a land down under. Postecoglou, baby. Postecoglou, oh. Postecoglou, baby. Postecoglou, oh. Postecoglou, baby. Postecoglou, oh. Postecoglou, baby. Postecoglou, oh.